In this video, I'm talking about when you decide things will change for you. That's what this is. So, you already know what you desire. You already know the experiences that you desire to have. You already know the person you desire to be and how you desire to show up in this world. So, after you know that, you decide that is what is happening right now. It is becoming your reality as you take aligned action and as you align everything with who it is that you're becoming. So you can think of your decision in these ways. You see people doing things you desire to do. You see people going places you desire to be, experiencing experiences you desire to have, and all of these different things. They are literal proof that if they can do it, you can too. Use them as expanders. It doesn't matter if you don't want to do it the way that they do it. You don't have to. You could do things your way and still get every fucking thing you want. But you see them as expanders because they are literal proof that you can do it and anything is possible. So that is one thing. Another thing is that saying, because I said so. You've heard it before. Now use it for yourself in your own life. Things are working out for you because you said so. You're going to have this because you said so. You're going to do this because you said so. You're going to live this life because you said so. And that's it. Keep it at that. Because you said so. And it doesn't just have to be for big life-changing things either, because things happen to us every day and they're not all going to be big things. It could be for little things too. Have fun with this. This is about confidence, right? This is about knowing that whatever the fuck you say is what it's going to be, and deciding that. So this is about deciding and knowing. Of course, you're in the unknown as everything is unfolding, but what you do know is what you desire. What you do know is who you're becoming. What you do know is the actions you are taking, and that everything is going to work for you because you said so. And the other thing is, you are the exception. I know you've heard that one too. So just because people may project their insecurities, their lack, and their fears and regrets onto you does not mean you have to absorb that energy and bring it into your own life. It doesn't mean that you have to share the same fears and insecurities as they do. Don't bring that into your life on you. That's on them, okay? It can be a projection or even a reflection of how you truly feel about yourself, so you have to get clear about that too. Do you really believe that you can do whatever the fuck you want? Do you really believe that things are working out for you? You have to start deciding that it is. You have to start knowing that things are going to be what you say they're going to be, because what you believe is what's going to be true for you in your reality. So just because someone's reality is this doesn't mean that has to be the same for you. Just because so many people have had a certain experience with whatever doesn't mean that that has to be your experience too. Everybody could tell you so much. Oh, this was hard. This took forever. That's not a good idea. You shouldn't do that. And you're going to say, well, that's not true for me. That's not how I feel. That's not my reality. That's not my experience. That's what I mean when I say you are the exception. This is about the delusion. Like people say, of course, be delusional, whatever it takes. You want to believe that? Yeah, go ahead. Use it to your advantage. Whatever you believe, make it be useful to you. Whatever you believe, make it be beneficial to you. Use it to your advantage. Be delusional in thinking that just because this happened to millions of people and this was their experience doesn't mean it has to be that true for you either at all. You can have a different experience no matter how many other people have had it be the opposite. So whatever it is that you're working on in your life, whatever it is that you're going after, it's because you said so that it's going to work. You're going to get this because you are the exception. And you're going to also achieve all of this because you decide that you are, okay? You know that you're becoming the person who can handle it. You know that you're doing the things that that person does. You know that you're stepping into her, he or they, her, him, or they, and you're stepping into that reality as you go along. So you're doing your part. And don't worry about the rest, because you don't control the rest. You don't control the timing. You don't control the how. None of that. That's up to the universe or whatever divine power you believe in. You do your part. You decide. You know. You choose. You do those aligned actions. You do whatever it is in your mind that you need to do. You believe that you can have whatever the fuck it is because you said so, because you're the exception, because you decide to. And that's it. And when you're taking all these actions, because obviously you need to take action, you know that you're taking the right ones because you're becoming your higher self. You're becoming the person who has all the shit that you desire to have, who experiences everything that you desire to experience in the places that you desire to be in, and have that life, have that lifestyle. That's it. So all of these little things add up, like I always say, because it is your lifestyle, it is how you live. You're taking care of yourself in this process because that is a part of it all. This is a lifestyle. This is not just a one and done. This is not a temporary thing. Yes, your goals may change, and once you have one, you get another one, or your dreams or whatever it is, but the fact that you're working on them and making them real for you is a lifestyle, okay? It's always happening. It is. So it's okay if you have certain emotions, you have certain thoughts, and you have certain feelings that are the opposite of what you desire, because those are temporary, right? Your thoughts will change, and whatever the dominant ones are what's going to be true for you. So every time you have those negative thoughts, every time you have those feelings and emotions that are not positive, that are not negative, that's okay. Because you don't feel those all of the fucking time for the most part. And just know that that's just a part of being a human. That's a part of you. You're going to feel that way sometimes. You're literally not going to feel positivity like you're the baddest bitch. You're not going to feel that every fucking second of every damn day. And that's the whole point of this, because like I said, it's a lifestyle. We are humans. So as long as you get your mind into the place of being that person who lives the way you desire to live, who has the experiences you desire to have, who does the things you desire to do, who has the things you desire to have, to be in the places you desire to be in, that is doing your part, deciding, knowing that you're the exception because you said so. That's your part, okay? Those are your dominant thoughts. Those are what you go back to every time when you have the opposite. It always goes back to that, and that's what's going to be true for you. So be very careful about what your dominant thoughts are. Be very careful about what you actually believe, because it will be true for you. You can do all of the things that you want, but in the between time, in the meantime, if you are complaining, if you are doing the opposite and thinking the opposite, that's not going to help you. And just because you're doing the work doesn't mean that it's going to get you where you desire to be if you also do just as much of complaining and the opposite of what you're going for. So make sure you check yourself and redirect so that you can always help yourself. And it's just about knowing that if you keep going and staying consistent, and remember that this is a lifestyle, there is no replacement, then it will probably happen faster than you thought it would. You're not in control of exactly when, and you're not in control of exactly how, but you really can determine a lot of that just from your thoughts alone, as well as your actions. So make sure you're doing everything to support how you desire to feel, and know that you're not perfect, but you decide that you're getting exactly what you desire. You're the exception, and it's all because you said so. If you want to go deeper, if you want more help, guidance, and support with your vegan eating, your vegan lifestyle, your mindset, and or your self-care as a woman, you can get into Vegan Goddess Power now. It's at the link in the description. It is a one-on-one 3-month experience, and you can find all the details by that link and get in there now if you feel called to do it. If you have any questions, you can email me, jessica@veganbeautypower.com, and I'll see you in there if you're meant for this. You can also get the Vegan Goddess Meal Planner and Tracker. That's also at the link in the description to help you with your vegan eating, make it better and easier for you to feel better about it. And it is something you can use whenever you want, all of the time. You can print it out or type it in. It is a PDF download. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.